dancing to happy over here, so I'm a little breathless. So thank you so much. It is so great to be here with you. Distinguished chairs and delegates, I am honored to accept your nomination for Lieutenant Governor. And I'm also honored to ask you to join me in thanking our wonderful Lieutenant Governor, Yvonne Prutner-Solon, for her service. So, I am here today with my husband, Archie Smith, who, as far as I can tell, has been making friends with everybody in Duluth this weekend. Archie makes me look like a shrinking violet. And so if you see a really happy guy with a mustache come up to you and say, "Hi, I'm Tina's Archie," you'll know who he is. That's what that's about. So almost exactly 30 years ago, my brand new husband, Archie, and I moved to Minnesota. We didn't have much besides jobs, and we had kind of a beat-up orange car. The car was great with one exception: it had no defroster. So that first winter, we were the kids, 30 below zero, windows open, hair blowing in the breeze, as we try to keep the ice from forming on the inside of the car. But, you know, we had great educations, about $50,000 in school debt, and a lot of plans. So we settled down, we bought a house in St. Louis Park, and had two little boys. Yay, St. Louis Park. We had two little boys, Sam and Mason, that are now very big boys. And I found my life in Minnesota. It started when I got involved in local campaigns. And my first big campaign was a state Senate race in St. Louis Park. This was back in the day when the good people of Senate District 46 St. Louis Park, Hopkins, a little bit of Minnetonka, they thought they were Republicans. And we helped them see the light. Yeah, we need you again, Senate District 46. We need it. But I loved it. And we'd gather together in a dilapidated old campaign office off of Highway 7, grab our door knock lists, and we'd go out and talk to people. And the people I met in St. Louis Park were really not that much different from people all across Minnesota. They paid their taxes and they paid their bills. They volunteered at school, they coached basketball and baseball, they watched out for their neighbors, and they hoped for a little bit of time away at the lake. Some were new to Minnesota, like Archie and me, and some had been there for generations. Some were new Americans. But delegates, families like these, people like these, all across our state, they are the reason that we are here today. These are the people that Mark Dayton has been fighting for the last 3.5 years, and these are the people that he has been fighting for his entire life. You know, for too long, there wasn't anyone in the governor's office who had these folks' backs. But that changed when Mark Dayton was elected in 2010, and we cannot let it change back. So we're here today to talk about why we need to re-elect Mark Dayton. And I speak with some experience on this, because over the last 3.5 years, I have served the governor as his chief of staff and later as a candidate for lieutenant governor. And in that time, there's servants. I've seen how one party was willing to shut down the entire government And he said, thank you, because I never need to worry again about whether my wife is going to have the health insurance that she needs. I ask you, do you think that this is progress that is worth fighting for? Because I need to be honest with you. We have a fight on our hands here. And today, the state Republican Party is meeting in another great Minnesota city, and they are down there trying to figure out how to defeat us and how to turn back the clock on the progress that we've made. And their message is simple. They say one-party DFL rule is ruinous. Okay. So they claim that raising the minimum wage kills jobs and is bad for families. In fact, they have a candidate who says no one is trying to raise a family on the minimum wage, and if they are, they have no business having a family. Well, we believe that raising the minimum wage is a pathway to the middle class and is good for our... They claim, that's right. They claim that the Women's Economic Security Act basically gives special privileges to women, and that the people who support it are whiners. Well, we believe that women deserve equal pay for equal work. They claim that state government is a beast that needs to be starved. Well, we believe that teachers and snowplow drivers and corrections officers and probation officers and scientists and administrative assistants and all of the great people who make this state work deserve our respect. So, the thing is, we know who our leader is in this fight. We know who he is. This is a governor who is not afraid to speak the truth, even if sometimes it makes people uncomfortable. He is a leader with passion and conviction and a wicked sense of humor. This is a governor who has given out his home telephone number to, at last count, roughly 10,000 people. How many people in this room have the governor's home telephone number? Yep, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Our governor often quotes our old friend Paul Wellstone. And Paul said, "We all do better when we all do better." We say that together. We all do better when we all do better. Now, this is the value that brings us together today. It is the value that is at the core of what we are fighting for. Delegates, we have made so much progress, but we have so much more work to do. And so, I'm here to tell you today that this governor, our governor, is ready to keep on fighting. And the only question I have is, are you ready to help him get this done? Do you think that this is progress worth fighting for? Yeah. All right. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. So, ladies and gentlemen, I give you our great governor, our next governor of our great state, Mark Dayton.